All right, so we're going to be talking about long division, and this is just going to be with whole numbers, not with decimals. So say I have 225 divided by 5. This is going to go on my inside, okay? I have a house. This will always go on the inside of the house. 5 is going to go on the outside, okay? So when I go ahead and set up my house, I'm going to have 5 on the outside, and then I'm going to have 225 on the inside. Now, what I want to look at are numbers that divide into 225. Well, 5, and how many times it does that. So, does 5 go into 2? No, it doesn't. So, I could put a 0 up here, or I could just leave it blank, but then that means I have to move to the next number. So, does 5 go into 22? Well, yeah, it does, and it goes into about 4 times. So I then take 4 times 5, which is 20. I put it under the 22, and I subtract it from the 22. So 22 minus 20, you get 2 left as your remainder, and then you have to bring down your next number, which is 5. All right, so does 5 go into 25? Yeah, it does. It goes into 25 5 times. So then what I have to do is 5 times 5, which is 25, and then I subtract those numbers, and then I'm left with 0. So that's kind of nice, because that means I don't have any remainders, and so the answer to this is going to be 45. Now, what if I did, let's do a different color, what if I did, what is 169 divided by 13? Okay, so again, this is going to go on my inside, this is going to go on my outside. So when I go ahead and set this up, and I'll set below this, I am going to have 13 on my outside, draw my house, and do 169. Now again, this time I'm not going to put the 0, but I can clearly see that 13 doesn't go into 1 very nicely, or if really at all. But 13 does go into 16 once, so then I'm going to write 13 here, draw my line, and subtract it. So 16 minus 13 is going to be 3. Then I bring down the 9, and so then I'm left with 39. 13 does go into 39 3 times. So 13 times 3 is actually 39 itself, and then I have 0. Well, that's also very convenient because now I don't have a remainder. So 169 divided by 13 is 13.